Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will going to share you how to create the staircase. Okay, you already have this kind of reference the staircase layout plan and section. You can easily to create the staircase into the Revit. I will going to show you how. Okay, first of all, before you go into the Revit, so you have to study the layout, staircase and the staircase section. And then look over here, what is the designer staircase numbering for the thread. So look over here, there's a button to the top, the mid landing here must be the 10 number. Then another mid landing to the top level should be the team number. So total design number must be 23. Please take note about this. Then you go into the section view where the starting point, where's the start point from the staircase button. Here the basement is minus 150 down from here, starting from this minus 150. Then how about the top? He going up, not up to first story, but he will be under minus 700 right over here. So the total staircase height should be the 3.8 meter. Then basement to the first story is the total number is 4.5 meter. We are going to create the staircase look like this. But before you create the staircase, you have to understand about the setting at. So the mid landing, what is the distance from basement level line to the mid landing? 1567. It must be this number. How about the thread numbering here, right over here, 275. How about the riser? Look over here, 172. If you comply this numbering, so you will be correct the staircase design. So but you do not have this kind of staircase the system firmly, you don't worry. I was going to show you from 0 to up to this staircase design. Let's find out. Okay, we are going to the Revit here. Then I use the construction template. We do not have any like the customized design staircase system design. So look over here, level 0. Then I want not to see, I don't like to see this. Then I check for those. Then going to the sub view, I was going to change the level naming, and right over here. The reason is I would like to tell you with AutoCAD. He pop up to you, he asking you the permission, would you like to rename the corresponding view? Yes. The basement, how about this? The first story. First story, yes. Okay, the number is 4.5 meter. The reason is you see the section view of 4.5 meter up to first story. So we already have this level. How about with the basement view? We do not have any grid line for the reference, so I was going to create it. But in AutoCAD, we do not have any grid line. Don't worry, in your project, you already have a grid line that a reference. You can create it in order to your project. So this is the tutorial. So I do not have any grid line, but I just create for reference where I would like to put the staircase. Then I will choose to the grid line, not that one. Okay, click over here, then another grid line over here. If you want to change the grid line naming, you click over this and then capital A. So we already have a reference here. Don't worry, we are going to insert the AutoCAD into the Revit. Where you need to go do is going to insert. Then you have to click on the link card, click over here. Okay, you already have this cut file here. Then you click over this. There's a button is this is the option here. You have to select. You have to done. The current view for now is unchecked, so I have to check on this. The reason is if you will not click on this AutoCAD drawing, every view able to see that cut file. That I'm not like to see that one, so I only choose the current view. And auto detect whatever you created in the AutoCAD millimeter or meter, so he will be auto detected. So don't worry, just choose the auto detect. Then this one I will choose to the center, because the reason is we do not have the shape coordinate system. into the AutoCAD. So I will choose the standard to standard. If you choose the standard to standard, the AutoCAD will be linked over right here. So I will choose to the standard to standard, then click open. The cut file will be here. So I will be aligned to the grid line. So I will going to choose this, the red color line, and then horizontal grid line to this one. Okay, before we create the staircase, okay, I will uncheck to the here. Before we create the staircase, I need a reference for the floor, because the staircase is up to the basement to the first story floor, so we can easy to see the floor. So first of all, I was going to create the floor over here. Then we only have a default, so I just want to see the simple one. It's like I was going to duplicate this and like basis floor. I was going to change the numbering. The finishes, I don't need the finishes. I was going to delete them all. So I was going to choose a 200, just a 200, something that. Then this one I was going to choose a concrete material, just a concrete. Then click OK. Then I was going to create the floor for the first story. Then you look over here, that is the first story. The floor is -700. So I was going to create from the basement. Don't worry, I will just put it 11 and the numbering here up to the first story. So the rectangular shape. Then where's the endpoint of the staircase? Is right over here. So I was going to choose this. Okay, whatever the side, however longer, it doesn't matter. This one is first story -700. He was going up to the first story. Okay, over here you didn't see the floor, don't worry, he was going to the first story right over here. Then the basement is definitely right over here. Then another floor, we're going to create another floor, is -150. The reason is we are starting point -150 over here. Okay, then I was going to create the floor. I was going to add to another riser over here. Then we can see the reference the basement of -150 setting out is correct. Then I will see on the first story into the top elevation view. So I will measure it -150 and down here -700, correct. So I was going to create the staircase right now. You look over here. This AutoCAD is background. The link is I will choose to the false because that is shaded. You are not able to see the cut fine because he's behind the object. So I will choose this is the link is going to the false ground. I will bring it to the false area. Then we're going to staircase, create a staircase. Okay, then where you need to go is going to the architect and choose to the staircase right over here. But you do not have the system family for this kind of staircase. Don't worry, I was going to use a default one first. Later I will change to the family type. Okay, and first of all I am going to choose the custom C2. So because that is a custom C2 staircase, so custom C2. Then the setting out is must be starting is basement from the -150, then up to first story -700. This setting out you must be compliant. If you are not compliant, that is you cannot get it correct. Then the riser and the thread you have to comply too. Go to here, then basement is -150. And the top is -700. Okay, the first step we are done. This setting out is done, but you have to check on the designer staircase. What is the architect say? 10 plus 13. This must be 23. Then you are going to -1 is 100. It's okay. Whatever the one is say, just click OK. Then okay, the first of all, 23, the 171.7 is correct. the riser number is 172. Now in Revit say 171.7 is correct, it's incorrect. So this number, the thread number, we have to choose, type in 275. Don't worry. Okay, the second step you already done for the dimension. Then another one, the running line where you want to go is left, right, or center. So we're going to choose the center. Then how about HDDS support left? We do not have the support left or right over here. So in this one, so I was going to release another video for understanding about the HDDS support left and right. So I was going to choose to the run type, going to choose the center. Then how about this, the run here? So runner width, this is sticking with how much? So you have to measure in the AutoCAD. I'm going to AutoCAD. So I have to measure from here how much it should be. This one 1312. How about another one 1313? I was going to choose the larger number 1313. So you have to give in the name is 1313. Okay, now we already comply or setting up the dimension and the constraint. So we are going to put the numbering right over here. This starting point from right here. Then I'm going up to here. Okay, look over here, and I can't go beyond this cursor. You look over here, the number, the gray color, the number is changing. Number is changing. It's two numbering is remain 20. Now we choose to the 10. 13 number is a remain. Is correct. So I will choose to here 10 numbering. Look over here, 10 number. That is the number 1. So we are going to choose here 11 to 23. So the mid landing, he will be auto created. That's the reason they call it the Revit intelligent software. So that is correct. So we are going to up to here the number. Then you will see this numbering is lower left corner, nearly lower left corner, and look over here lower left corner 13 number, 0 is a remain. That's correct. So I will choose to here. So the number is 23. 11 to 23. That's correct based on the reference setting out. So you can check from here. Then this numbering 172 correct. Then this numbering 150 all correct. Then how about this mid landing 1567? You can check to the AutoCAD 1567. So bravo, we already compliant all the numbering and correct. Then what you need to do is just click OK. Then another one, you have to comply this kind of slanted staircase. What you need to do this. Then how about the staircase thickness? TAL. This time we are going to change to the system family, and the mid landing is 150. This one I was going to choose a 150. So this drawing is we got it from architect, so that's not the structure. So if you want to know clearly, you go and find out into the structure drawing. So this is we only have a key, then I will choose a 150 for that. So we are going to change to the staircase design, then duplicate it, custom C2 staircase. C2. Okay, custom C2. Then is a maximum riser is 175. This one 275, and this one 1500. Don't worry about that. If you change it, there will be a fat in your one. Then okay, run type right over here. This is the most important thing. Then currently here is the thread is 1 milli. We don't want it a 1 milli. Now we are going to change our custom design. Then duplicate it and thread 150 that. This is a number I was choosing this that smooth 150. Okay, now we're choosing the 150. Then monolithic materials take custom C2 gray. I will leave it this. The thread 1 milli. We don't want it the thread 1 milli. Then this is a nosing length. If you choose a 25, the reason why the 25 you choose is the eye measuring. But the reason is you look at this over here 25. the edge to the edge 25, so you have to choose a 25, but you want to slant that, you click over here, just click OK, then check over here, then click. Don't worry, look over here, that's the correct dimension coming up 172, and detail line, but the Revit is not look like AutoCAD. You have to measure from here 275. So this is a staircase. It look like the AutoCAD exactly. Okay, then you look over here, the staircase is look like this. If you change this is a Revit, it look like that he created the staircase. You don't need to worry, but you have to make it the thickness. The Revit is created based look like this. Later he will be going to create it, the constructing team. So this is how you can create a staircase into the Revit based on the key drawing and a slanted riser or something like this. So I hope you understand this. Watch this video. You enjoy my video. Thank you. See you next video. Bye bye.